At Jetavana Monastery, as the evening lamps were lit, the Blessed One sat in silence. A disciple bowed and asked, "Lord, why do you praise compassion again and again?" The Buddha answered, "Because compassion is the root of all peace. To see all beings as equal in their longing for happiness is to walk the path of freedom. Listen, and I shall tell you 3 stories. Long ago, I was born as the king of elephants. We lived in a great forest, home to countless creatures. One day, woodcutters entered with sharp axes. Trees fell, nests were broken, and cries filled the air. My herd trembled, and birds circled in terror. I stood before the woodcutters and said without words, 'If you strike, strike me first.' The men saw my gaze, steady and vast as the forest itself. Their axes grew heavy in their hands. Their leader lowered his weapon and said, 'This forest belongs to those who live in it. Who am I to destroy it?' They left, and the forest breathed again. From that day, men and beasts shared peace. The Buddha said, 'That elephant king was I. Know this. True strength is not in crushing, but in protecting. Compassion makes even the mighty gentle, and in gentleness lies their majesty.' In another life, I was a small bird, no larger than a fist. One summer lightning struck and fire spread from tree to tree. Flames roared like beasts, smoke darkened the sky. Animals fled, but my nest and eggs lay in the fire's path. I flew to the river, dipped my wings, and shook drops over the flames. Again and again, though smoke choked me. Other beasts cried, 'Foolish bird, you will die for nothing.' But I answered, 'If I do nothing, all is lost.' The gods looked down and were moved. One took form of a great cloud, and rain poured like curtains of mercy. The fire died, the forest sighed in relief, and the animals bowed to the soot-stained bird. The Buddha said, That bird was I. Size does not decide value. Sincerity gives weight to every act. A drop of true compassion can summon the vastness of heaven. Once a woman came to me in grief. Her child had died, and she carried the body, begging, 'Lord, give me medicine to bring him back.' Her eyes were wild with sorrow. I said, 'Bring me a mustard seed from a house where no one has ever died.' She searched from door to door. Each family said, 'We will give you seed.' But death has touched our home too. At last she returned with empty hands but an awakened heart. She wept. Not only I, but all beings lose what they love. From her grief arose compassion for the grief of others. The Buddha said, 'That woman was guided not to magic but to truth. To love one's child is human. To awaken to the sorrow of all is divine. Compassion begins when the self opens to others.' The Blessed One concluded, 'The elephant taught that might must protect. The bird showed that even the small may save the great. The mother learned that sorrow unites all beings. Compassion is the breath of life. Without it, none can truly live.'